Dear Sir, during the celebration of the 150th anniversary of Rutgers College, a statement appeared in the public press that Washington and Lee University, scheduled for a football game with Rutgers, had protested the playing of Paul Robeson, a regular member of the Rutgers team, because of his color. In reading an account of the game, I saw that Robeson's name was not among the players. My suspicions were immediately aroused. After a considerable lapse of time, I learned that Washington and Lee's protest had been honored, and that Robeson, either by covert suggestion or official athletic authority, had been excluded from the game. You may imagine my deep chagrin and bitterness at the thought that my alma mater, ever proud of her glorious traditions, her unsullied honor, her high ideals, and her spiritual mission, prostituted her sacred principles when they were brazenly challenged and laid her convictions upon the altar of compromise. Is it possible that the honor of Rutgers is virile only when untested and unchallenged? Shall men whose progenitors tried to destroy this union be permitted to make a mockery of our democratic ideals by robbing a youth whose progenitors helped to save the union of the equality of opportunity and privilege that should be the crowning glory of our institutions of learning? I am deeply moved at the injustice done to a student of Rutgers in good and regular standing, of good moral character and splendid mental equipment, one of the best athletes ever developed at Rutgers, who, because guilty of a skin not colored as her own, was excluded from the honorable field of athletic encounter as one inferior, and from those lists in which so many competitors for glory were engaged, in which he had formerly been, and into which, with a humiliating tardiness, he was afterwards admitted. He was robbed of the honor and glory of contending in an athletic contest for his college before an assembled multitude composed of representative men and women of various avocations from all the corners of the earth. Not only he individually, but his race as well, was deprived of the opportunity of showing its athletic ability and perhaps its athletic superiority. His achievements on that day may have been handed down as traditions not only to honor his alma mater, but also to honor himself individually and his race collectively. What an awful spectacle! One of Rutgers' premier athletes on the sidelines because of his color. Can you imagine his thoughts and feelings when in contemplative mood he reflects in the years to come that his alma mater faltered and quailed when the test came, and that she preferred the holding of an athletic contest to the maintenance of her honor and principles? I am provoked to this protest by a similar action of the University of Pennsylvania, heralded in the public press less than 2 weeks ago. Annapolis protested the playing of the captain of one of the athletic teams of the University of Pennsylvania, a colored man. Almost unanimously, his fellow athletes decided to withdraw from the field and cancel the contest. In this, however, they were overruled by the athletic manager, who ordered the games to proceed. One of the university's premier athletes on the sidelines because of his color. Such prostitution of principle must cease, or the hypocrisy must be exposed. The trustees and faculty of Rutgers College should disavow the actions of an athletic manager who dishonored her ancient traditions by denying to one of her students, solely on account of his color, equality of opportunity and privilege. If they consider an athletic contest more than the maintenance of a principle, then they should disavow the ideals, the spiritual mission, and the lofty purposes which the sons of Rutgers have ever believed that they cherished as the crowning glory of her existence. May we fervently pray that the Sun of Righteousness may shine upon our beloved alma mater, now growing and blossoming into the full fruition of her hopes. Very respectfully yours, James D. Carr.